Okay.
Now turn right onto Ocean Avenue.
Now, what we're doing now is supposed to be riding along something called Scenic Road,
Okay.
where the 1% live.
The 1%.
Should we put in Clint Eastwood's address?
I don't know. They can let us out.
Yeah.
Well, 55 degrees. Carmel by the sea. And we stayed in this nice little quaint restaurant. Very good breakfast this morning. I had 2
Hotel.
waffles.
You called it
Is it a hotel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's actually a Comfort Inn.
a Comfort
It
Inn.
doesn't look like it, though.
Yeah. And my breakfast was 2 waffles, 1 cinnamon, 1 regular, scrambled eggs, 3 sausages. Really good. Carmel by the sea. Oops. Kind of wobbly there, but that's okay. Today's May 24th, Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
Catherine's chauffeuring again because she loves this Tesla. And we got,
I don't know about
actually,
that, but we'll see.
I charged it. They said not charge much more than 80%. And it gets real slow,
They
but
have
we
they
can
do have
go after this Range Rover.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what she's got planned for the day. We're going up to Big Sur and doing a hike, and whatever else she's got planned.
Going out to eat at a restaurant Auntie Sissy recommended.
Yeah, some fancy restaurant.
Carmel, restaurant with good views. I hope it's not fancy because we're not going to look too fancy.
That's okay, babe. Another Tesla in front of us. I think probably at least 1/3 of the cars here are Teslas, it seems like.
Yeah.
And the majority of them are white Teslas.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. But we like this Tesla. At least I do. How about you, Kath?
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun. It's zippy.
And the surprising thing was when we filled up.
Are you getting like stores so they can see?
In Carmel? Are you going to see Clint?
I'd love to see Clint Eastwood.
Ex-mayor of Carmel. Well, I thought it was going to take a long time to charge. We were down to 18% when we hit the Tesla charging station.
Ugly.
Yeah, it's a kind of an army green color, isn't it?
Comes a smart park.
Hey, look at there, parking car. And the first charging station we plugged up with was defective. We didn't know it. I thought I was doing something wrong because they didn't give us a very good tutorial on what to do or anything else. I plugged up and it said not charging, and back and forth. We did some Google searches, and finally I said, let's move to another charging station, which we did, and it worked right away. No way to pay, which was puzzling. And we got $25 worth of electricity.
500 feet, turn left onto San Antonio Avenue.
Okay, and then I Googled, and it said that it would charge it to your card, and I Googled Hertz Tesla charging, and it said it went back to your reserve that they put on your credit card. So that made it real simple.
Now
You don't
turn left onto San Antonio Avenue.
Pay at the charging station unless it's not a Tesla charging station, and then you have to pay. But if it's a Tesla charging station, they just automatically charge your card. You just hook it up and it charges, and you don't even have to put a credit card in or anything. So we charged up probably 15 minutes. We went from 18% to 80%, which is what they recommend, 80%.
Show some cute houses and stuff.
Okay. Cute
In
houses.
500 feet, turn right onto 8th Avenue.
I don't know whether these are cute houses or not.
But
But,
we've passed most of the.
Well, anyway. So we wanted an extra boost, so we went on up to 88% charge?
So.
Yeah.
Now turn
Right
right
now we're
onto
sitting at
8th Avenue.
87% charge. Whoops, bouncy. Hey, there's the ocean.
Now turn left
So-
onto Scenic Road.
Man, Carmel by the sea is pretty nice. Hey, these are fancier houses.
I need to.
What are you going to do here?
I need to put in Auntie Sissy's old
Now your
address.
destination is on the left.
On the left. What's on the left? It looks like the right's
This
the
is
ocean.
where the 1% live.
Oh, okay.
On the left.
Oh, okay. All right.
The 1% richest people in the U.S., this is where they live, or at least in Carmel.
Ah, those houses don't look that fancy to me.
Well, they're older because they've been here, but take a look at that view. It's
Well, yeah, it's a
priceless.
very nice view, but it's always cold and windy, and you can't even get out to. Oh, I saw the backup. So that's okay, babe.
Oh, God, you
You're right.
scared me.
No, I saw his backup lights, and I didn't know. I mean, it's a nice view and all that, but you have to put on your winter clothes. Everybody's out. They got on their long pants and jackets, and it's just not like down south when we can get out in our bathing suits and enjoy the ocean, you know. They got the view, and that's about it. And other than that, it's pretty rugged with the wind and the cold, I think. But anyway, so Catherine's now putting in our next destination, which is where, babe?
The lot that Auntie Sis and Uncle George used to own. We're going to go see if somebody built on it.
Multi-million-dollar lot that they sold 40 or 50 years ago.
Look at that water.
Oh,
Pretty.
man, look at that. What a view. And I guess these houses, the 1%ers, are pretty nice. Best nest.
Location.
Oh, yeah. Look at these big trees. Limb broke off that one. But look at this.
And look at the beach they have.
Yeah, it's a nice beach down there. Kind of hard to see across the drop off there, but it is a pretty wide beach there. Yep. It's pretty nice here.
Boy, if somebody bought here 50 years ago and held it, they'd be wealthy.
Yeah.
Should
Look at this.
I
Are you going to pull
and we
over?
can look?
Okay.
I guess we can get a picture.
So we pulled over to look. Hey, there's no wind. Look at this. This is so nice. Yeah. And look at this. Pretty flowers. And the ocean. Well, I might take back my comments about being windy and cold, because it's not really windy and cold right now. No. I think the wind is the worst thing, because if it's below 60 and it's windy, it's cold to me. Hey, babe, why don't you tuck and roll down this hill? You'd have a soft landing down there in that sand. Ah, look at this. This is almost paradise. Look at the
If it were 80
one-
and sunny, it'd be perfect.
yeah, the 1%ers living in this little cove in Carmel by the sea. This is truly by the sea. The Pacific
Look at all
Ocean.
the dogs running around down there.
You are a dog fan, aren't you, babe? Well, like zoom in on them. They are having a blast.
Yeah,
Listen
there's
to the
stairs
ocean.
right down there,
Yeah, I don't
but
care about
that's okay, we don't
We got a big day in front of us. You said something about a hike to a waterfall. And of course, we are such seasoned hikers. All our experiences, she has to put up with me. My old age, bad knees, bad everything. It's bad getting old. You still think you're young, but when you start going down these slippery slopes on the hills, you quickly realize you got to let all the young people pass so you can slowly creep down without killing yourself. Coming up was easier, except for the balance issues that I have. I had to make sure I was leaning real forward, because when I tried to stand up a little bit, I felt like I was going to fall over backwards. But that's just me. It would have been a far fall down. I really do like this Tesla, babe. Really fun. The only problem we got down south are the charging stations. Here they got a lot of them. Probably got more than gas stations, it seemed like. Well, you had to tap the card to crank it up. Except I still can't hear it running. But we're moving. Alright, let me put the window up. Okay. Catherine's got this Tesla under control. Kind of strange that when we picked it up from Hertz, nobody knew how to operate a Tesla, I don't think. Nobody had ever really driven one. And the only girl there that knew anything about them, they assigned to us to take us down to the lot, in the parking garage to pick it up. She explained to us how to put it in park and drive and reverse. That was about it, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah.
And for example, the Fiasco at the charging station, I had to go through the software on the little tablet, big tablet, I guess you call it, and try to figure out how to do the charging. I read all the instructions and all that stuff, and I plugged it up, and it still wouldn't work. I said, man, what are we doing wrong? And it ended up, it was a defective station because somebody else pulled in and they couldn't get theirs to work too. So we didn't feel too bad after we moved over to another station and everything worked.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 13th Avenue.
Okay, except we couldn't figure out how to let me roll the window down, how to pay until I Googled it and finally figured it out. The problem was too, we didn't have much signal, so it was kind of difficult Googling. Had to wait around, and finally we got results. But it's bad when you get there with no cell phone and no real way to figure out anything. Trial and error.
There's one for sale.
Hey, let's buy that one.
Yeah.
That's probably maybe 4 or 5
Oh, it's
million.
a tiny house. Look at that. There's nothing back.
Mike can afford a tiny house. It's probably 2-3 million though. Wouldn't you think?
Probably.
Probably here. These people are crazy. I'd rather have 100 acres out in the middle of nowhere and build my own little barn to live in than live cramped up like this. Hey, that's Tesla. He just winked at you, babe.
Oh.
Turn his lights on. So
Now turn left onto Santa Lucia Avenue.
we, Catherine's really knowing how to navigate. We fumbled our way through. Kathy with me as co-pilot. Hey, there's my car. That's my other car. I identify as a Porsche. Okay. So, this is a very good tour through Carmel by the sea, babe. So, we fumbled our way through figuring out this Tesla through the streets of San Francisco because Catherine, in the pretty trees, Catherine had an itinerary already mapped out, as you probably already seen, to drive down the most crooked street in America, and then the nice overview of San Francisco included, along the way we had some stops, but that was probably the high point when we stopped there before we headed out. Yeah, look at that. And so we get on the freeway, they call it here. We call it interstate back home, but yep, straight across. First thing we started wondering was, how do you turn the windshield wipers on? How do you blink the lights? How do you
turn right onto Rio Road?
How do you turn on the lights when it gets dark? We knew nothing. How do you set the cruise control?
Now turn right onto Rio Road.
And all those little things that nobody told us about. So as Catherine is motoring down the freeway, I'm Googling Tesla how to set cruise control and how to make. Oh yeah, isn't that pretty? And with me as a bumbling idiot and Catherine as a smart, intelligent chauffeur, we finally figured out the simple way, how to set the autopilot, which doesn't really drive the car, but it does set a lot of the smart features of the Tesla, particularly, specifically the auto on of the lights and the cruise control, smart features, and all that good stuff. So, first thing was on the stalk, they call it the stalk on the steering wheel. It says to push it down to set the cruise. Well, you also push it down to put it in drive, and it says pull it back to you to resume. Well, you can't. It doesn't move back. But Kathy didn't want to try the cruise, so She thought we'd tear up a transmission or something, but as we're cruising down 65 miles an hour down the...
In 500 feet, turn right onto Highway 1.
Okay, as we were cruising down 65 miles an hour down the freeway, I just reached over and pulled it down. And it dinged and said, cruise control. Okay. You can go, babe, on a caution. You got it. So, that worked. So now we figured out, got the light set on auto, so when it gets dark, they automatically come on. Got the, oh, look at this person. Just pull around and out, okay? Stupid. They think
They can't see real well.
Well, they don't know who's driving this Tesla. That's their problem. They got a race car driver here. So
You're gonna
big,
have a half-hour video.
I know, Big Sur. Well, they need the experience of riding in a Tesla with an expert driver.
It feels like a regular car right now.
Yeah, right now. It's a little quieter. It's very, very responsive. And we are headed out with 86% battery. That's the most battery we've ever had. So we feel real confident now we can make our trip today. All right, signing off until the next little view, which should be a real scenic view. Yep.
Point Lobos.
Yeah. This is where the California sea... What? Porpoises? Not porpoises. Sea lions. Yeah, that's what they call them. Sea lions. On the rock, I hear something. We'll see. And, you know, we haven't seen all the... I guess the sea lions that I remembered when I came to San Francisco before on the docks. But they used to take over the docks down there at Fisherman's Wharf. We need to go find where they were doing it. What do we do? I think we
Just go find a place to park, right?
I guess, but anyway. That's no good at all. All the parking spots?
That's okay. We could
Okay,
use a walk after that breakfast.
No parking anytime here. Okay. Oh yeah, it's nice.
I might have to put my other thing on. Place under this.
Well, the additional parking looks full. I can't believe this.
Oh, that guy
Oh,
found
come
the
on.
last
That's our
spot.
part. That's our spot.
So
Why
should I
don't you-
go straight or
It
left?
says to the left or straight. I don't care. Whichever way you want to go,
Guess
babe.
we'll stay on the water.
Piney Woods. Yeah, I would stay on the water. Yeah, it's pretty out there. Maybe that's over there is where the sea lions are.
Maybe.
Hey, here, let's see. Here's parking. No, of course not. Oh, come on, people.
This is outrageous. Wow.
Look
Oh,
at that.
Look at that.
Put my window down here so I can put my camera way up here. It's all full. Looks like it. And every lot has been full. Usually we got good luck, but not today.
They didn't park
No.
very smart. did
I
they?
cannot believe this. Can't even find us a parking spot. Look at this. Everyone is full. These people don't have any respect, do they? Well, I guess we're about to... I guess we could turn around and come back,
I think
maybe.
I see spots up here.
You think you see some? That's a pretty steep hill
Around
there.
the curve.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here
Well,
we
we've
go.
exhausted our parking spots. No parking, and this person's waiting on the next parking spot. So I guess we're out of luck.
Authorized vehicles only.
There's our blue Tesla. Well, maybe go back. Maybe somebody's moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've gone to the end.
Oh, look at, see, these people are coming back. That's what that guy's waiting for, though, huh?
Yeah. Nothing there yet. All right, we've gone by 5 or 6 parking spots, and they're all full. Nope, they're all full still. How about this one? It's all full too, right? Of course. But nice view.
Yep. Sure, if there were this,
Yeah.
I would probably take it.
Yeah, they're all full. terrible. Yeah,
That must be where it is, huh?
might be. All right, people.
Are people there first?
Yeah. Going up in the woods now. Oh, there's a parking spot.
If he pulls over and leaves us room.
Yeah, we just have to walk another quarter of a mile. There's one backing
Oh,
in.
there's plenty in here.
I had to walk a little ways, but Catherine found us a parking spot.
Finally.
Okay. Yeah. Well, information board on whales.
But
We
I think
probably
it's
won't see
past
any,
the
will we?
whale season, isn't it? Harbor seals, California sea lions. That's what we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the
Found
cute
one.
little sea otters.
Yeah. These little walkways.
High tide.
It looks like the water comes up to there at high tide. Yeah. That's a really nice view. Yeah.
It's cool looking at all the rocks that are normally underwater. Huh?
Yeah. Look at that.
That was pretty.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this. What a view. Man, look at that. And they got flowers all along. Look at this. Well, we made it to the top almost. Spectacular. Look at this little cave over here. And look at that.
You're done.
And they have such pretty flowers everywhere. A big variety. Everywhere you look. Look at that. Over here. Smell the seafood. It's really beautiful. Yeah. Oh man. Look at this.
We could,
Let's see. What a view. Just enjoy it.
Just a long way from it. never be back again.
Probably not. And over there, that might be the seals.
Okay.
I don't know.
I can hear the seals. Can you?
I'm assuming that's seals. Yeah, we can hear seals over there, just can't see them. Oh well. Look at that. And pretty nice, babe. This is really fun. Yeah, that's a different looking one, isn't it?
They're kind of deserty flowers, you know. They look like.
Yeah.
I forget the name of them, but like cactus type flower.
The water just rushing in. Now wait for just a second, maybe it'll come in again. Well, it's starting to go out now, but that was really something. Let's try this. Still not quite the same as it was a second ago. It's not coming in like it did a while ago. It was a real big rush. Big wave that came in. I just don't know. Not as spectacular as before, but it's pretty nice. Dirty nesting. Getting ready to turn to go to Sissy and George's property they once owned.
Now bear left onto San Remo Road.
Right here. Is that it right there?
Right here.
I think it is. San Remo. Okay. Man.
Pretty. Look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the ocean out there.
Man. Look at this. With the views. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. I got to pull over where you got the view.
Do you want me to pull over?
No, no, no. I just said there was a pullover.
Oh, yeah.
Quarter mile to their property.
Oh, wow.
Look up there. Yeah, it'll probably be $1 million lot now.
Yeah.
At least, right?
Yeah.
Look at this view. Look at that. Beautiful.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Look at that. That's that
Is
big
that
house.
it?
It looks like the big house up there. Yep. Go straight on up.
Private Mentone Drive.
Residents only. Well, this looks like the pulling
Well,
up there.
200 feet.
Yeah, that's it. With the big house on it. Look at that. Going up, babe. You can tell them we're former. Your aunt and uncle was a former owner. This is it, right
Now
here.
your
This is the
destination
lot, I
on
think.
Right there.
Oh, no, this is 17.
That's 17. Well, anyway, that must have been
Well,
14.
let's look for 14.
That had to be it.
Oh, that was the only
That's
house.
the only house there. Yeah.
They just
There's only
changed
one.
their address or what?
Yeah, look at these houses in here. I don't know how we're going to get turned around now. Look at that.
I want to see another. Oh, wait, here's another.
No,
This
see,
is
they go up
31.
now, 31. So it must have been it. See if we can get turned around
Yeah.
up here and get out of here before they arrest us for trespass. Yeah, well, 17 had to be 14,
So,
don't
yeah.
you think? Because it's the only one here. They
Right.
must have changed the address because that had to be it.
Yep.
Right here. Look at that.
Unless it's up there. No, that was
No.
San Remo.
San Remo, yeah, San Remo. Well, look at the view they got of the ocean out there. Yep. I think 17 is where 14 should be because there is no 14.
Yeah.
So it had to be right here on the corner.
Yep.
That one right there on the corner. And they must have built the house back and when did they own it? 40 years ago?
I don't remember now.
Yep.
Now turn right onto Mal Paso Road.
Man, really a pretty view.